Hi folks, I'm not sure how well this is going to come out. The window here is very dirty on the outside. This is from inside my bedroom filming outwards. This cabbage tree, and you can see there's a trunk diameter there. What would that be? Close to 10 inches, about 250 millimeters. That just on 10 or 11 years ago was like a metre high, just a little rosette of leaves. And now it's, you know, several metres taller than the roof line, at least than the gutter line at the edge of the roof of the apartment here, of the flat. But here's something interesting, and I've got the word in mind, epicormic, but it might be the wrong word. You can see over time I've occasionally picked off growths as they try to come out the side, and because I've been trying to guide this to be a single trunked cabbage tree plant. Remember, it's not actually wood as such, it's sort of cardboardy pith. It's not wood with growth rings in that respect. It's a weird plant. In fact, I'm not even sure if it's a monocot or a dicot, but anyway. You see how we've got 3 growths coming out from the side here. There's some trellis there, lattice, that's the neighbour's place. And the other bits of wood you can see just to the left there, I previously had a little plastic sheeting protection over something in one winter many years back. Plastic's all fallen off now and the frame still exists. But you've got 3 growths there. Not quite sure exactly how well they're showing up at this, because the lighting's not the best. But yeah, a larger one at the bottom, middle-sized one in the middle, and a smaller one at the top. Now, somehow, because I've got a couple of cypress things in large pots here, and in an even larger pot there's Australian wattle. So this is the sort of backside that I never see of where I've got a whole bunch of plants pushed into a corner. And yeah, so it's I'm going to have to try to wiggle my head in there, and there's a rose coming over from next door. It's got thorns. I've got to be careful to try to avoid that. And I'm going to snap those little things off in a minute, because I don't want big branches coming out, you know, new growths which will later be big branches coming out over, you know, towards the side of the building here. I specifically want this to be a palm tree looking cabbage tree, one single trunk going straight up and with a couple of wee bends in it. That's the effect I'm specifically going for. And there's you can see running across there from left to right an old leaf, an old cabbage tree frond or leaf that's fallen down. Obviously the Maori use them to make fibres for weaving and that. They don't like you to put them in your composting, the green recycling bin, because they can gum up the mechanism of the recycling composting system. So flax leaves and cabbage tree leaves have to actually, although they are green waste, have to go out in your red bin, you rubbish. But there we go. One down the bottom there, and a medium size and a smaller one at the top. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll try to reach around and get them off before they get any bigger. At that size I won't need to cut them off. Even that slightly larger one at the bottom, I'll just be able to grab that with my wrist and just twist it off there. And the plant will heal up and it won't grow back. Well, not specifically straight away there. It's now too high for me to start. I would keep taking the tips out of the top to keep it to one growth. But it would lead a big commercial sized ladder that I don't have to do that anymore. But anyway, we'll see how we go.